Howdy. I'm Infinity Solstice, bright wizard of destiny. Welcome to the gallery at Go Organic Sports Ranch. Beside me, I have a silkscreen called Peaceful Kingdom by my artist friend Manwoman. Most interesting, I must say. So, this blog is called My Children, Goats, and Trees. Meadow, my daughter, dropped by the other day. "We found your gloves on the road yesterday, wizard. You must have left them on the roof of your car and they blew off." Now Fisher, my youngest grandchild, jumped out of the van, picked up the gloves, and gave them a good smell. Yes, they must be wizards. They smell just like the barn. There you have it. I smell just like the barn. Well, I am a farmer, and I have accepted my fate, and that's important. One must accept one's fate. I don't know if you know anything about billy goats, but when they were in rut, which is 6 months of the year, they're really stinky. If you read Tom Robbins' book, Jitterbug Perfume, the goat-like god Pan stinks up the whole book, but in a good way. My folks visited my farm many years back. They had some friends along, and the woman that came with them took a shine to the goats, and she must have somehow rubbed up against the billy goat because, on the drive home back to Vancouver, the strange smell followed her all the way. She just could not figure out what it was. She thought she had just taken a piece of the farm back to the city. My mother told the story of the mystery smell many times, and she'd laugh her head off. The endless farming stories. My son Talon and I played a game of flyway disc. I'm rebranding the sport disc golf and calling it flyway disc, as it's played in my flyway disc park. It was a beautiful day, and I commented on how much fun it was to have such personal relationships with so many trees. The disc park winds its way through the forest and the pastures on the farm, and you are forever throwing your discs around fir trees and pine trees, spruce and cedar trees, aspens and birch, also cottonwood trees, vine maple, and even a few alders. Trees are everywhere, so you get to know them, and know them from many an angle. We share this earth, especially in British Columbia, with trees, and many of them are truly magnificent. Now, I own a chainsaw, so I know that trees really don't like me much, or people in general for that matter, but they seem to tolerate us and put up with being struck by discs every now and then. There are a few launch pads in the disc park, with trees acting like goalposts or uprights that you have to throw your disc between, and these trees take the brunt of the hits and have many scars to prove it. They seem to be able to take it as bark is thick on most trees, and they have been pummeled for 20 years now and are still standing. The disc park is such a beautiful environment to hang out in. All hail flyway disc. Talon's comment was that very few people that own some land hang out on their property as much as we do, and I'm sure he's right. Thanks again to the Flyway Disc Park. When I was writing these lines, I looked out my windows, and all I see are trees. Through this tall, narrow window in my living room, it perfectly frames a big old fir tree at the edge of my pasture, and out another window over my grand piano. Love those words, grand piano. Anyway, the trees completely fill the frame of that window, with just a bit of blue sky showing through the branches. Well, now you have met some of my family, and a goat, and a few fine trees as well. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.